There are many types of plagiarism. For our purposes, let's cover the ones that are the most frequently seen: cloning. A clone plagiarism is when you submit someone else's work as your own. So if you looked up your answer on the internet and copied what you saw and pasted it, that will immediately show up as plagiarism because you are submitting someone else's work. Another kind of plagiarism is find and replace. Sometimes this is done accidentally, where a user will think that if they change keywords in a sentence, that they've made it their own, but that is not a complete paraphrase. If you're keeping the essential content and organization of the sentence, as well as most of the words, that is definitely plagiarism, and we call it find and replace plagiarism. Another kind of plagiarism is a 404 error. This is when you cite with inaccurate information. Unfortunately, this is often done when you're trying to hide where your information came from because it's not a complete paraphrase. So please remember that if your reference doesn't include the full website where you got the information, or accurate information from the journal article, or whatever your source is, that is considered a type of plagiarism. Self-plagiarism is another form that we see pretty frequently. This is if you submit your writing for one assignment in a class, and then later on you try to submit it in another class. That will definitely show up as having been submitted before, and it's considered self-plagiarism. Yes, you wrote it, but you already earned credit for that work. So in order to earn credit in another class, you need to do some more work to earn that credit. Hybrid is the last kind of plagiarism that we see frequently, and this is when you combine some sentences that you have properly cited, maybe you even have a direct quote and you use quotation marks, but then you also copy sentences and don't cite them. So it looks like there's some APA formatting, but the honest truth is that you've copied some sentence as well. So these are forms of plagiarism that we see frequently, and I encourage you to review your work before you submit it so that you avoid these common pitfalls. There are many more kinds of plagiarism that you can learn about throughout our website. If you need any help, the library is always glad to help you.